Now, the outside every cell there is a cell membrane. The boundary of the onion cell, if we see in the activity 8.3, it shows that if the skin of an onion is seen under a microscope, we will see that the outermost layer, which is the cell membrane, is present in the onion cell also. This cell membrane is covered by another thick cutting, we will read about it, which is called the cell wall. The central dense substance, that means outside there is a cell membrane, in between the cell membrane there is a central part which is called the nucleus, which is a dense structure, and there is a jelly like substance present between the nucleus and the cell membrane. So there are three components of a cell. The outermost is called the cell membrane. In between the cell membrane there is a cytoplasm, which is a jelly like substance, and in the middle of the cell cytoplasm there is a nucleus. You have learnt earlier that the cell membrane gives shape to the cell. We read this earlier. In addition to the cell membrane, there is another outer thick layer which is present in the cell of plants, which is called the cell wall. This additional layer which surrounds the cell membrane is required by the plants for getting support. So only the plants have got additional layer outside it, which is called the cell membrane. This cell wall gives support to the plant cell. It is there for protection also. Plant cells need protection against various problems which occur in the plant. So it could be a jerk, it could be any movement which occurs in the plant. So the plant cells, why do they need support? Because the plant cells do not have hard separate body structures like our body is having. Our body has got bones which give support and structure and gives shape to our body, but plants do not have bones. So therefore their cells have got a hard structure, which is the cell wall. This cell wall gives support to the plant cell as well as it gives shape to the cell. Plant cells need protection against variation in temperature, high wind, speed, atmospheric changes. So that means when the wind blows, the plants will fall down. So why don't the plants fall down? Because they have got a cell wall outside their cell membrane which gives them support. They are exposed to these because they do not move. So when the plants cannot move, so they need support. So we move when there is any such problem. We can move from one place to another and take precautions, but plants cannot move. So since they are fixed at one place, they need support at the time of wind blowing or any such external forces. So this cell wall gives them support and keeps them straight. If we observe the activity 8.4, if you see, take a clean any plants pick. They have shown the plant pick was taken in the earlier one. Here you have to take, if you study inside your mouth, the inner lining of your mouth, and you study it under a microscope, then we will see that our mouth's cheek cell, that is from the inner side of the mouth, which can be just scrapped, and then when it is seen under a microscope, we will see it does not have a cell wall. So this is the main part in the structure of every cell.